Hello, today I'm going to help you walk through how to sign into SAM Studio and then access the SAM Root platform. To begin, I'll go to studio.samlabs.com. I'll then be taken to the sign-in page, which is located here. I can log in either through Clever or ClassLink if my school uses those, as well as other ways to log in. Today I'm going to log in through Google. Once I am logged into SAM Studio, it will always be defaulted to the projects in SAM Space, which uses our other STEAM kits. However, for today's training, I'm going to help you locate where to find SAM Root to use your Root robots. Off to the left-hand side, you'll see a few different platforms here that you can click on. For today's video, we are going to click on SAM Root. Once I click on the SAM Root tab here, I'll then be brought to the SAM Root coding platform. Here is the main page, what I will see when I log into SAM Root. At the top, you'll see my projects, and these will be the different projects that you and your students will create. Next, I'll see the Getting Started with Root. These are some really great helpful resources for you as a teacher on how to get started, such as meeting your Root robot, connecting your Root, or other resources you might need. Underneath that is the Level 1 coding challenges. These are great activities that your students can log on to and practice to learn the basics of our coding system within Root. We'll go over some more coding levels in more videos later on. Here I can also see there's some social and emotional lessons that can be tied in with Root. There's also some example projects where the code is already written for you. For example, if I were to click on Draw a Unicorn, I could click on it and open the code right up. I also can see some example projects in music, some example projects using the sensors. There's also some Root Bricktop projects, which also will be talked about later in this training. I also have some Root costumes, which can be really fun. You can click on these and download them and print them off for your students to dress up their Root robots. Again, there's some other Level 1 coding basics. Again, this is the SAM Root platform. We'll go over in more detail each of these sections. To learn more about SAM Root, you can also go to our Resource Hub. To access the Resource Hub, we're going to go back to the SAM Studio platform. We were just in SAM Root, but now if we go to the Help section, I have a couple resources that can be very helpful for me. The first is the Resource Hub, which I just mentioned. This is a great resource that has many different things, such as how to log in and roster your students, some videos about our platform, how to implement different things. There's also a whole section specifically for SAM Root. Underneath that is our frequently asked questions page. These can be great if you're looking for some really quick troubleshooting issues that you can solve. And finally, if you're having any issues with your Root robots, maybe you can't log in, your Root won't turn on, you can press this email support and it will go directly to our support team to help you. We're looking forward to learning more about the SAM Root platform. Thanks.